before we before we begin. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Meghna, and in today's video I'm going to be swatching and reviewing the Cuffs and Lashes matte 5-in-1 lipsticks. Before we begin with the video, let me just start by saying that today's video format is going to be a little different because the shade that I'm wearing is the only shade that I've tried, and these lipsticks just came in yesterday, so I did not really get time to try all of these. So when I'm trying the shades, it's going to be kind of like first impression of the shades as well, except for this shade. So if you're here to just watch the swatches, then I will give the timestamp of the swatches in the description box below, so you can just move on to that. If you're here for the review and the first impressions, then let's just begin with the review. So first things first, these lipsticks retail for a price of 325 rupees for 7.5 grams of product. Now each of the color, each of the shade in this lipstick is about 1.5 grams I believe, and if you buy from Cuffs and Lashes, the website itself, then if you buy two, like these come in two shades, so if you buy both of them, then you will get it for 299 each. So this is what it looks like, and you have to take off this part, and then you have, you know, the lipstick itself, and then you have to like push this from here. You cannot push up from anywhere here, you'll have to push up from this line itself, like this color line. So you just push up and you take this from the top, this lipstick, and then you just insert it like so, and there you have it. You have like a new shade over here. Now let me talk about the claims made by Cuffs and Lashes website. So they say that it is 5 matte shades in one lipstick that are matte with intense color payoff. Then they say the colors are rich, the formula is buttery, that glides smoothly on the lips, which means no tugging or pulling, just rich color that lasts up to 6 hours. If you don't eat anything except for light meals, then I would say it would last for 6 hours, or maybe about 5 hours, like 4 to 5 hours. And they say that the colors are just amazing for Indian skin tones. And they say it is made in India, which is always good. They say it is cruelty free, which is, you know, awesome. Then they say that you can use it as a blush or eyeshadow, and that it will blend beautifully. Okay, that's good. Very lightweight, that you won't even realize that you have lipstick on. So now that the claims are done, I don't want to right away get into the cons of the lipstick. Let me just start by the things that I like about these lipsticks. So firstly, the things that I like about this lipstick is that if you want different colors and you don't want to carry all those lipsticks together, then you can just, you know, swap between the two lipsticks, like whichever shade you want, you put it in one thing, and whichever shade you don't really use as much, you can put it in the other thing, and just keep that one thing with you at all times, like in your purse, wherever. And lastly, the thing that I like is the application. It is quite, you know, it's very nice, like the application goes on very smooth, so I do kind of like that. Also, let me just add on that they do have a fragrance, they do contain perfume. It's one of the ingredients that mention clearly that the lipsticks do have a perfume in them. Now coming to the things that I did not like about these lipsticks, you can clearly see that it is Renee's copy. Okay, I hate that, because, you know, a brand does something of their own, and then there's another brand that just comes and, you know, takes the idea and takes the whole packaging, like takes everything and renames it, rebrands it, and sells it for a less price. That's like, that's so disheartening. Arey Baba, you are just like, you have it just seems like you have no creativity. Okay, that is the impression that you get, right? I mean, for me at least, that was the impression that I got. Like, I don't know, okay, I cannot say for sure that that is the thing, that is the case in this as well, because I don't really own Rene ki lipstick, but from the photos that I've seen, this looks exactly like Rene. Exactly. Even the YouTube videos, certain YouTube videos of Rene Cosmetics that I saw, the videos, this is exactly like that. Okay, please tell me if I'm wrong. Now again, about the packaging, I absolutely hate that the packaging is same. And I've seen that in Rene's packaging, they have written Rene Cosmetics or something like that over here on the, you know, on this plastic thing, on the plastic tube it is printed. Whereas in Cuffs and Lashes, it's just this sticker. It's not even printed on the bullet itself, or like I mean on the plastic tube itself. It's just a sticker. Okay, so let me just peel it off. See, it's just a sticker. This is so cheap. I really don't want to bash the brand, but it's just like, where is your creativity? Where is your originality? In their defense, the brand has also mentioned that it's not like they copied from Rene Cosmetics. They were inspired from Rene Cosmetics. I mean, this is not inspiration. This is not called inspiration. This is called a clear copy. Inspiration would be to take that idea. Okay, Baba, chalo, you are doing 5-in-1 lipstick. Okay, we'll also do 5-in-1 lipsticks. Okay, fine. So I'm getting inspired from that idea, and I'm doing maybe like, I don't know, 5-in-1 lipstick with some different packaging. This is black, I might do a red, or I might do a navy blue or something like that. And this is like, you know, kind of a round tube with like a flat surface over here. I don't know what this shape is called. So I might do a round one, right? I mean, or I might do a square one or something like that. I might put my twist, my ideas, my something that shows that, you know, even I'm involved in this, and it's not just a copy. This is just a copy. Also, another thing, like, this is the Brights one, right? So you can see that they have just pasted these shade stickers on the nude ones. Like, let me show you. I'll just peel this off and I'll show you. So now the thing is, I don't really know if this is the case with all of them, but let me just show you. I can just peel this Brights ka sticker, if you can see. And I've got the nude tubes. Like, look at this, okay? And let me just show you the nude skirt tube. Yeah, so this is the nude skirt tube. Oh, sorry, this is the nude skirt tube. And so it's like anything, anywhere, like no care has been taken in doing something about the packaging. Like, seriously, let me just peel everything off and show you. Like, I know some people might say, अरे ऐसे बैठ के criticize करने में क्या जाता है तुम लोगों का, like just sit and just criticize. But it's really frustrating for me as a consumer, because I bought this of my own money, to know that they've given me such flimsy packaging. Okay, such flimsy packaging. Now I don't know which is which until and unless I open the bullet, right? And if it was an inspiration, then why did you choose the shades that only Rene has in their lipstick range? You know, because maybe they have like 1-2 shades different, but I don't think all the shades are different. They almost seem the same, but because I don't have Rene Cosmetics wala lipstick with me, I have to give Cuffs and Lashes the benefit of doubt, thinking that at least maybe 2 or 3 shades are different. But otherwise, I'm kind of like 70% sure that even the shades are the same. Like, if you get inspired, why not at least change the shades? You know what I mean? Like, don't keep it in the similar lines, you know, at least change the shades. And also, if you put this in your bag and, you know, like, it's a big bag, there are a lot of things in the bag, then the chances are that the lipstick, this cap will open and this lipstick will get smeared everywhere, like on everything that is there in your bag, including the insides of your bag as well, because it does not click. Like, it does not, I cannot hear the click, it's just there. And if you just open it, if you just push it backwards like this, it opens, like, without any effort. And that's how I ruined this. I had actually put it in my bag and it opened and then it got smeared everywhere. This is not something that I would go for, even though it gives me 5 different shades. I'd rather carry 1 or 2 lipsticks in my purse, like I do every time, then carry something like this. But again, that's just me. Your opinions obviously might differ. Next thing I did not like is that they have not mentioned the manufacturer. Okay, I think legally they are required to mention the manufacturer, like the company name, manufacturer company name, and I guess the legal address, like the complete legal address of where the product was manufactured, like the premises where the product was manufactured. They don't have that. Okay, I don't think what they mentioned is manufactured by SHBT. Okay, will you be able to see this? Not sure, but here, okay, right here. here. They've said manufactured by SHBT. I don't think SHBT is a legal name of the manufacturing company. And even if it is, there is no address of where the product was manufactured. I believe Rene lipsticks are manufactured by a company called Star Color Cosmetics, and this one is by SHBT. Probably they are not the same company. Another thing that I did not like about this lipstick is, when you're applying, it's so bulky, right? It's so bulky that when you're applying, and the outer part of the lipstick, like the outer part of the packaging, it tends to scrape off the lipstick, like when you're applying, right? Like when you have a full lipstick, that problem does not happen that often, but as the lipstick, the size diminishes, I feel that this part, right, the outer packaging part, like this part, it gets in the way and it starts scraping the lipstick, and it'll kind of get everywhere on the lipstick packaging as well as like on your lips. So it's like it can get very messy if you are not too careful. So guys, while switching the lipstick, by mistake I poked it right about here instead of being careful about it, and you can see that the lipstick is broken, it's gone. So I have to add that this is another thing that I do not really like about this lipstick. Look at that, it's gone. So 1.5 grams of the lipstick, the one lipstick shade that I had liked from the nudes tab, from the nudes lipstick is gone. So basically I have literally no use of these nudes as well, except for I guess the third shade, that is this one. I could use this one, but other shades I don't see myself using them. So guys, honestly, that was my opinion. Would I recommend this lipstick? Absolutely no, I would not recommend these lipsticks. Like overall I wouldn't recommend these lipsticks because to me it feels like a blatant copy of the Rene Cosmetics. Secondly, I wouldn't recommend these lipsticks to dusky skin tones because there are hardly any shades that would suit you. At least in the nudes, there are I think 2 or 3 shades that would suit us. But in the brights, there's just one berry shade that would suit us. So I would recommend not buying them, like at least for dusky skin tones. Now's the time for the swatches. Let's get to it.
I just wanna know why some of us are guarded. I just wanna know why some of us are haunted. Chasing the skies, all we ever wanted. All of us got distracted by the trees inside the forest. 'Cause I was never ready for this. So I can tell where my heart is. No returning for this. So I can tell where my heart is. No returning for this. Fast I get those feelings.
So this is the first shade. I'm just going to say the first shade. I'm hoping that the order of all the lipstick is the same. Not sure, but this is the nudes one and this is the first shade. This is a mauve nude sort of shade, and I think it is going to suit all skin tones. So I'm just going to move on to the next one. This is sort of like a baby pink nude shade. It is kind of washing me out. I think it is going to suit fair to medium skin tones and not even medium dark or medium tan skin tones. I don't really think so. So yeah, this was the next shade. This is the third shade, and this is like a warm toned coffee brown shade. It is really pretty. It is obviously going to suit all skin tones. This is the fourth shade, and this is like a warm toned reddish brown shade, a very very subtle, very light sort of reddish brown shade, kind of like a nude itself, but red toned and very warm. It is making my teeth look all yellow. I'm not really a fan of this shade. This is a deep chocolate brown shade. I hate this shade, honestly. It just, I hate this shade. I won't say that it will suit all skin tones because for the deep skin tones I don't think this is going to suit. So out of these 5, I would probably recommend this first one and the third shade, and the rest of the 3 I wouldn't really recommend for dusky skin girls. just like the first and the. So is it worth buying this for just two lipsticks? I don't know. This is an orange lipstick, like a peach, like a neonish peachy orange sort of lipstick. Obviously it does not suit me. I wouldn't recommend this for tan or dark or deep skin tones. This is obviously a shade for fair to medium skin tones, or like even medium fair, not even medium tan or medium dark skin tones. So yeah, this was the first shade in the Brights. This is the second shade in the Brights lipstick, and it's a very extremely bright Barbie pink, like a Barbie fuchsia pink sort of shade. Obviously I'm not going to recommend this for dusky skin tones. Again, this would be like a fair to medium skin tone, or rather a fair to medium fair sort of skin tone. This is the third shade, and this shade is more like a mix of coral and hot pink. You can see the difference between the first one in the Brights and this one. This one was more like a hot, like a neon orange, and this is more like a corally neon hot pink orange combo. Like, seriously, I don't really know how to explain this shade, but definitely wouldn't recommend this for deeper skin tones, or even dark skin tones, or even for skin tones that are like me, or even medium dark skin tones. Definitely this shade is also for fair to fair medium sort of skin tones. Honestly, so far this is the fourth lipstick, and this is the only lipstick that I feel is wearable for dusky skin tones. It's a mix of purple and pink. I feel it looks pretty good, pretty decent. This is the last shade from the Brights 5-in-1 lipstick, and this is a very bright, in your face, orange based red sort of shade. I definitely wouldn't recommend this for dusky skin tones. I would recommend this for fair to medium skin tones. Also, it is orangey, so obviously it is warm toned, so it is going to make your teeth look yellow. So that was it for the swatches, you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.